Anyway, play Factorio to get into the satisfactory mood again. Understandable. First game I said earlier, it's not out, but it's called Substructure. It's another factory-like game. And one of the things about it is you can like go underground, but it has like different levels. It's on Steam, but yeah, it's not out yet. You'll just have to like look at the store page. Apparently they also are upgrading to the spiciest, the latest version. Satisfactory is the latest version of Unreal Engine. I don't know what new features are in it. Space Engineers 2. I haven't played the first one. I keep seeing people talk about Space Engineers, but like, I don't know. Isn't that game in early access? I've been lately being a little bit more picky with early access games. Obviously Satisfactory is like out now, and you know, opting into a beta branch. I know Space Engineers 1 is done, but you know, bit buggy in multiplayer. Yeah, I want to say that they had a free weekend a long time ago, and I like played a little bit of it, but yeah, that was a real long time ago. The spiders, kill them. Agnew, no. Damn, he got fucking laid out. Too bad he can't have chainmail, or else maybe he would have survived. Okay. I'll take those skeleton parts. Those will be handy. I guess I do have a shortage of iron plates as well. You know who could use all those iron plates? Oh, I'm gonna give you the fat backpack. It's fine. We can acquire another one. Wait, does Sora? No, Sora just has a normal thieves backpack. Okay. Right. Lock chest. All that's in it is a single piece of iron. Okay. Speaking of, hold on, Sora, can you... Ooh, masterwork. KLR series arm. Look at that book. I guess I should probably just use myself for this, since everyone is following me. Pick that lock. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not gonna have more people do it. What else could possibly be in here? What else could possibly be in here that's worth something? Probably not a lot. Barrel. God, if you had something, could you just like have something of value? I don't need a single piece of copper. Artuno Dachi. That would be good for selling. Which one are you carrying, Equus? Alright. Out of trading range. But you should be following me, so you should be right there. Because there's, I guess, technically spiders that aren't dead. Okay, whatever. I don't know what it is, but it has to be maybe something that messes with meshes, because this container seems to be inaccessible in every one of these buildings that I've gone to, which means it's not the terrain that's doing it. Anyway, oh, what was that? Like a, yeah, with an armory. All right, let's make our way to the ocean. Well, sometimes you gotta spin a bull to win, you know. Your strength that. Cumbrance. I guess you'd have a little bit of chest out. So what, 69? Nice. I don't remember what you were before, but I think it's going up. Oh, it wasn't a 69 before. Well, actually, I could probably just pull this up. Oop. That's increasing. What is this? Bricks. I didn't realize the world of Kenshi. Well, it's nobody's building with bricks anymore. What mods were recommended? Well, for Factorio. What kind of experience are you looking for Factorio? Do you want like a vanilla plus, or do you want like an overhaul? Factory Planner is that new one that Ruby suggested for my warp drive run. I didn't have too much use with it. I know I usually like using Hellmod. I don't remember what my thoughts were on Factorial Planner, because like, I don't think I actually opened it up very much. Considering most of that was me like setting up mining outposts and, you know, running around and doing Gamba maxing. I didn't really have much of an opportunity to, and that was fine. I liked setting up mining outposts and gambling. But you could try a Factory Planner and see how that works. To-do list is one that I like using, although I think Factory Planner might even have a note thing. I know one of our mods had a note thing that we forgot about. But I like to-do list just to be able to like put things down, basically writing them down, but in-game. That way, because, you know, I'm very forgetful. And I like to be able to say, oh, I need to get this done, and then I can put it on the to-do list. Even if on single player, I feel like, you know, probably still have some use, even if people, you know, there aren't other people to grab the tasks. But yeah, Factory Planner, I like the, what's that light overhaul mod called? Not Alone in the Dark, that just adds more lights. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, drifters, that explains it. Thought they were hivers for a second. There's some sort of light redux mod that's really nice. It looks nice. It makes the lights, the nights a lot darker, and does mean that you have to actually build lights for your factory. But, you know, it's nice. Okay. We should probably rest up a little bit. I mean, where the frig are you going? I bet we broke someone's arms, and then we all started chasing after him as he ran away. Okay. Let me get the camp beds down. Probably somewhere without grass, because I don't... Or with less grass, I should say. I don't have them on me. Alright. Build. And now we can recover a little bit. I'd have to crack open Factorio and look at what some of my mods are. I just kind of add mods that look nice, and then yeah. My friend, do you have or not Space Explosion, Space Age? There was this one quality mod that I didn't get a chance to use. It's called Quality Plus Plus though, and it adds a bunch of quality levels. They do still get, you know, the chance to get them is like the 10%. It follows the same curve as normal things, so you're not likely to get something that's really, really high in quality. But I plan to use that next time I do a run that's compatible with it. Sadly, it does require Space Age or something, or one of my quality mods required not just quality, but required full Space Age for some reason. Which means it's incompatible with space exploration. So if I did that with Rec, yeah, I wouldn't be able to use that. Ramps and zip lines. Thrower inserters, and I am familiar with that mod. It's like, I think it's described as the premier meme mod for Factorio. I don't remember what the name is. But yeah, throwing inserters and launching items that has like launching trains and stuff. Someone in here might know what it's called. I know if I looked it up. I think it's called like Ren something. Ren Industries, or... I know Dosh did a video on it. You like unload trains by crashing them into a train stop. But that's not something I'm gonna use. Damn, is that always your chest? You have the best chainmail we can make. Well, I guess this new chainmail is going to be slightly bester, but you know. I wonder why it's always your chest going down. Is my plate armor really protecting that much more? So 34 and 58 on you versus, I guess 53 and 81% is going to be a lot. Also, the cut efficiency on mine is 95%. That's wild. Really funny. There's also rebound unloader. Renai. That's what it's called. Renai something. But yeah, you know what? Whenever I crack open my Factorio, I can look at some more mod suggestions. I don't really remember a lot off the top of my head besides like basic ones like either, you know, Hellmod or Factory Planner. There's one for the pipes that just automatically deals with sorting the pipes out. I think it's called pipe, like p.i.p.e. Or no, it's called pump. The same PUMPL with periods between them. That was a good one. I hate manually planting oil fields, and that just automates it for me. My left arm is still busted. Whatever. Well, dismantle. If Factorio wasn't such a CPU hog while it was loading, I'd just boot it up in the background and see. Yeah. I think I will dip into oh yeah, it was released, sorry, I'm looking at the Satisfactory update again. March 17th. I think I might have to try that out. Apparently manual driving has also been improved, but who fucking drives their cars manually? I do wish, they just say that the Unreal upgrade brings performance improvements, but I'm sure there's like some other features that it has. Of course, Satisfactory is one of the few games that run Unreal that you know, it actually runs nicely for the new Unreal, but of course it was made Unreal 4 and they ported it to 5. And Kenshi 2 is gonna be on Unreal 5. Hopefully it's fine. Let's get these. I guess if I just build enough of them, they'll slowly get filtered out. How many bots do I have? We'll just get like 10 for now. All right. Let's get those. I can salvage some materials when I dismantle these. And yeah, I'll probably just cut the wall straight through here. I even redo this wall at some point. Get a little bit more flush with the ocean so that people don't possibly walk through the water if they're trying to get anywhere. Let's check our inside here. Is this already full of stuff? Indeed it is. And our animals are starving. I guess they might be having some trouble eating out of here. What if I just give the Garu a bunch of food cubes? I'm gonna leverage a bunch of the new features, not necessarily how all the tricks and optimizations work yet. Yeah, so there's a problem with the new engine that introduces a lot of stuff. I can't put food cubes in, I can't put food cubes in there. Why can't I feed them food cubes? Ah. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of an issue. They only share between the squad. Alright. Yeah. Drone car. Let me just move you guys in here. Fuck it. We don't need another squad. We don't need another squad for people at home. We have a squad at home. Alright. A food cube. You guys might be having a little bit of trouble if you're trying to follow him entirely. Well, as long as you're near the Garu. Alright. You should get enough food. Your teefies feel funny. Well, that's not great. I think I caught this in time. It would have sucked to lose one of my animals to starvation. It's really unfortunate that I can't put a processed food in here. I mean, it has more nutrition in it. So it means I have to load it less often. And also, these just don't allow stacking. Oh, do we have a light? We do. We have 2 lights. We're out of iron for the 3rd one. Work in progress. TBD. Oh, we're just out of iron. Right, because I need more, I need another ore drill. Let me go ahead and get that taken care of. Or mine. Oh, where are you gonna be? Okay, but if I put this like this, 9%. Okay. There, and then I'll get a 4th one, because I think it said... Was it 3 to 4 to 1 or 4 to 3 to 1? I think it was 4 to 3 to 1. I'll get extra. All these numbers. These are all the Nyanbers. Alright. Let's get back to our crew out here. Equus is fully healed. Of course, that's what happens when you have a maximum of 100 instead of 125. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But I can just go ahead and pick this up and we can get out of here. Something like that. No Nyanbers. As I'm cat. Oh yeah, I am pleased to report that my WD-40 on my mic arm is actually still working out pretty well. It might just be because it was dirty. I really don't want to have to get like lube, like actual lube for it, but it's still not creaking. There were a couple other joints on this thing that probably could have used some WD-40, but you know what? It's fine now. And I can freely adjust my mic arm without having to worry about it vibrating into the microphone. Which is nice. I may just send us down there. And is it acid raining? Yeah, it is acid raining. Good thing our fleshy bits are not exposed. You find I'm using 280% acid. Seems a little strong that some of these things, like leg plates. Why does leg plates that only cover 60% of my legs give 100% dust storm? Why does that make sense for dust storm? In small tubes? Yeah, but if this is working, then, you know, it's, I'll just ignore it until it becomes a problem again. So as if I do end up doing something like that, I mean, I'd probably want to also hit up like all of the joints at the same time just to make sure that, you know, if I'm doing it, I might as well do the whole thing. And I don't want to do that because I actually had to like have my my mic cable a little bit not going over how it usually is, because, you know, I mean, if you've ever seen like a streamer, you know, with one of these with a mic arm, the cable like goes along the top, right, and over the back, and I didn't want to have it doing that because you know, it was still kind of leaking as I moved it, you know, having the WD-40 like slowly, like some of the extra slowly gets squeezed out because of the pressure. What is that? They updated sniper tower. I see. It's not rattling anymore. I mean, I can't imagine that this cheap thing probably had any lube in it, right? But I don't know. I guess I can investigate later. You know what? I probably shouldn't be swimming across here, considering that this is a sniper tower and they have They have harpoon turrets, right? Yeah. Oh, we're already being shot. Let's get out of here. We'll go around the long way. Also, considering that this is acid water, even though it looks nice and clean. We'll see about swimming some other way. I might also go into Barrier Tower and just like knock down their door. Because I can at least get to the door there easily. It's not in the water. Might break it, maybe. I don't know, I'll see. I don't think the other joints on this thing look lubricated because it's just like a screw and a couple washers. And with how cheaply made this thing was, I can't imagine they'd you know, lube it up and then also clean it up so that it's not like all over the outside. What? Is that a sniper? It is a sniper bot. I don't know if I can capture them. No, I have one building material, right? In your backpack, maybe? No. Did I put it on someone and they dumped it at the house? I think so. Oh, well. If we can't capture them, then I might as well just move on. We took burn. No, that backpack's gonna be empty. And I don't think anyone has a full backpack on them, right? Well, yeah, we can't even store, we can only store full backpacks in a primary inventory. You didn't have that. So I'm just making sure that I'm not blind. So very well could be. Also had some stuff to sell. You guys have a lot of stuff to sell. Okay, yeah, we'll just move on. Hello there. Not sure I'd advise this plan of action. Keep going. Crossbow up there. Contract of the Crab Raiders has ended. We could take their repair kit. In no sense leaving resources behind, right? We have some longs as well. Let's give that to Gonks. Alright. Oh, right. I need to pick up the animals again. Now that we recovered. Excuse me, I didn't say you could heal yourself. Now he's missing a leg. Okay. Well, let's keep moving forward. Yeah, I think we'll take out Barrier Tower, although I don't think I can take out the walls. Right, the walls do go to the water. Maybe I'll have to go around anyway, just to be able to get to the doors. And hopefully not get shot. I know they also have harpoon turrets there. But it would be nice to remove the threat that it is, so that if I ever want to swim through, I have the option to do so. Let me also take care of these. I know these can be a little bit of a swarming problem. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll go around. Skeleton bandits. We should start running into skin bandits as well. And unfortunately, since I do have some skinned ones, I might need a detour a little bit further. But yeah, it should work out. I mean, I already know where their outpost is. Wait, why does it just say creepy outpost? I've been there. Shouldn't it say Skin HQ? Maybe I didn't walk through the right, like in the correct radius for it to actually get properly added. So I'm using his freaking weapon. Could swing by and get another one. Obviously this one I had to edit, so It's technically not legitimate. But I could get a real one, signed and everything. Signed and autographed. I wonder why they're not hostile yet. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't actually sign up with a faction. Man, it's... Next time what I need to do is I need to sign up for the Skin Bandits, right? And see if I can still get allied with the Crab Raiders by doing their tournament. Because if I can get allied with 2 of them, that'd be neat. I think I might stop by, with my skeletons anyway, to use their beds. Because as long as they're not hostile, they won't attack us, and obviously they won't try and skin us if we don't have skin. Get out of here. You guys don't even have like any supplies to steal. There's being a drain on my resources. Alright. We have 70 strength now. 70 and 71. We're getting up there. Wonder how high I should aim before I stop strength maxing, because obviously carrying this much does reduce our combat capabilities a bit, but it is nice having... I'm actually surprised that it's only 75 weight. 84. Oh, you know, it's because I'm hurt in the chest. That's temporarily reducing my, my strength. I'll swing by the creepy outpost. Actually, do they even have much wear and tear? They don't really have a lot, but you know, it couldn't hurt to be topped up. Because I don't think there's any, even though it makes sense for there to be beds in the Empire area, there is none. So let's go ahead and leave them behind. We'll be right back. If I can actually pathfind into there. Alright. Hello there, my fellow skin bandits. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Alright. Luckily I have infinite power for us to use. I see, we barely even needed a repair. Now we're in tip-top shape, but when Burns not set a bodyguard, that's weird. Alright. Then we'll get moving. Do we have Skin House? There we go, it's properly revealed. And we'll make our way out of here. Hopefully without getting seen by the Skin Bandits. I'd hate for all that fresh HP that I just got to be quickly removed. Of course, yeah, I'm the slowest one because I'm so over-encumbered. We'll be fine, though. Skin Bandits, okay. They're really far to the right, though. Oh, there's another squad over there. There is several. Oh, those are just Iron Spiders. There's another Iron Spider squad here. Let's also more Skin Bandits. Man, who would have thought that there's a bunch of Skin Bandit patrols near their HQ? They can probably see us from very far away, but I can't just go around a barrier tower the other way. There's a sniper skeleton there. I wish I could take... I'll just take a longer detour. My God, every time I think I have a path, there's just even more of them. If I drop Bully, will I be even moving faster? I don't think so. Not by much. I just dump my backpack onto them. Well, they keep changing where their path is taking them. How annoying. Maybe I'll send someone fast to go bust down Barrier Tower and engage them. Oh, we have our shortcut. Because I do like having free repairs out here while I'm in the area. So it is nice having them be neutral. And obviously if I do get hostile with them and or take them out, well, once I take them out, they get replaced with the Southern Hive, which is a little bit more of a problem. I wonder if we can actually just get around the wall this way. I don't think so. I swear I've done it before, though. Maybe just because the wall's mesh was broken. Yeah, it won't even, like, auto-path me around. How many snipers do they have up there? Upgraded watch bot. Uh-huh. Man, it won't even let me attack the wall. I could totally take it down. Emergency short... What? Emergency small light. There's the lights? Why can they attack my walls, but I can't attack theirs? That doesn't seem fair. Okay, this is all just no-go. How fast do you... Let's see, iron is 26. I was wondering if they were just gonna straight up walk through the walls. Skin bandits. Alright. I have a plan. Oh, they're about to come up onto us. Get a little bit closer, but just out of range of the tower. I wonder if they don't get hostile unless you try talking to them as a human. And they're like, hey, you've got some nice skin. Can we have it? I sign up with them a lot just because, like, it's, oh, it's kind of nice to have. Stealth effects. Okay. Like snipes. Oh, no, they do get hostile to us. Well, I'm pretty sure iron is also being locked onto. Okay. Well, let's equip your leg armor and take that lock. Alright. Factorio start, congrats. I imagine they're not gonna have much of a threat to face. But I don't think iron can stand against this many people. Especially if I can't pull them off of the turret. I would need to engage all of them at once. What if I attack one of them directly if he'll, like, come swinging? No, okay. Oh, Agnew, we're actually getting down. Alright, Iron, come back here. I feel if you were in deeper water and swimming, you'd go faster. That's fine. You guys can just fix yourselves up. They won't actually be able to hit us through the walls. I just fix everybody up. I imagine this is probably taken by rep, which means I won't really be able to use their beds. Where are they? Skin bandits -1. Let's fix up burn. Oh, damn. What kind of weapons are they using? Oh, they're using like clubs. Yeah, which of course has a bunch of blunt damage. Let's take those old CPUs. I'm sorry, does taking their old CPU not kill them? It does. Okay, I just had a different one selected. Let's grab all these. Got caught stealing. Aren't you, like, dying? Unfortunately, Burn's kind of downed. I can't pick him up. Man, we got fucked up. Oh, Burn's already being carried. That's why I can't pick him up. Let's get out of here. We'll just go the normal way around. Actually, is this considered acid water? Because we're technically, I think, in a different region. And it's region locked, so if we can just swim straight across. We can't swim straight across. Let's not do that. Alright, I think iron is still being locked onto by the snipers, but... Too close to ash? Yeah. I guess I'm used to playing with, like, old skeletons, and obviously that's not a problem. We'll just follow this patrol here. Whoops, old skeletons. I mean, yo, it's such a play, though. You basically don't have to worry about anything, and if you have a bunch of, damage like this, you don't really have to wear it out, because you can just get a skeleton repair bed and fix it up in, like, under a minute. Whereas using a human bed, you do have to stay incapacitated for quite a while to get healed. And who wants to just sit in bed? There is this one mod that adds, basically like back to tanks from Star Wars, but it adds them for both humans and robots, and it has like 1,000 or 10,000% healing speed instead of just 800%. It takes like 200 power to run it. It also takes, I think, generator cores to build, or power cores or something. So not a resource you can actually make yourself. It's something that you have to find. Might just have to deal with the fact that we're going to be running into multiple skin bandit crews. You know, they haven't attacked us yet, and they should see us, so I'll just keep pushing forward. Who cares? What's the worst that could happen? I will have to deploy our camp beds once we actually get through here and see what this is. This is probably a skeleton bandit outpost or a skin bandit outpost, but we'll get a little bit closer. Just want to get around and clear out barrier tower. With a full complement of people, we should be able to kill them all, because we can engage each one that's on a turret. I didn't look at their individual combat stats to see how well they can hold their own, you know, off the turret. Oh, my skeletons are also really messed up. Alright. I should send them back into Skin House to get some fixes. We're not hostile with them yet. And if they don't see any skinned ones, then we should be okay, because... Doesn't someone have, like, really low? Yeah, I mean, Burn just barely got up. It's not wear and tear, but damn, does blunt damage take forever to fix on a skeleton. Who's carrying you? Alright. Yeah, let's send you guys back into Skin House. Get those free repairs. The doors are open. And then, so I'll have to send you... Oh, you're basically fine, just wear and tear. But we're here, might as well. Okay, Agnew. Yeah, Burnt's the most owied one. Let's send them a little bit farther out so that they don't get discovered. Do wonder how far away they're gonna start seeing us. And I think we'll just have to send everyone in, like, running full bore. Because if we're limited to how fast our over-encumbered people are running... What are the odds? Well, we just group up with everyone. Okay, they already left. I know they're Legion scouts, since this is a region right next to Ashlands. But that's just unlucky, running into them right as we're trying to head out. Oh no, this is not Terraria music. You've asked that several times before. It's the same music as it always is. Yeah, you can just scoot on out of here, Burn, now that you're nice and recovered. What are you talking about? Okay, you guys are just talking about yourselves. I was worried that the skin banditos showed up. Alright. Let's try rushing in there. And hopefully we can get there. I mean, the doors are open. Okay, and this I'm gonna have to micromanage. How strong are you guys individually? 111 perception. 46 toughness. Okay, well, maybe if I just pull them all off their turrets. We'll see how it goes. I believe that was one for each turret, and then, of course, I'm, still around. Not even a problem. I'll take your gear as well. I should probably give that to Gonks. The other ones didn't even have crossbows. It's just him. Yoink, yoink. We'll make sure that they stay dead. They're not staying dead. I don't disagree, but yeah, this is still satisfactory. I haven't really changed up what I play right now. Do they have any beds? They have real beds. What are they doing with real beds? You know what? We can make use of them. We'll probably get bugged out trying to leave the beds, but you know what? Beds are beds. They have more health. Aw, you can't get to the last bed. What if I... Okay. This iron doesn't need that much health. We'll just put you in bed. Have a little honk shoe. And hopefully these guys stay dead. Well, I know it says dead, but... we'll see. You're dying critical. Mm-hmm. And as some of them get back up... Recovery coma. Yeah, something tells me that that coma is gonna last a while. Minus 38. Your health is actually going up. They do seem to jump up without... like without someone else being up, even though we're standing right on top of them. So maybe they'll just get up and hasten themselves along to a timely demise. But, yeah, we'll see. It's gonna take us quite a hot second to get fixed up. Probably just not worry about Iron's head. I don't even know what kind of head armor that these mods allows for them to wear, but in the meantime, if I recall correctly, we have a lot of gear that I need to get rid of. Yeah, okay. I don't know why we have a skin suit, but I'll just get rid of everything that's not Masterwork. Which is apparently everything. Okay, we have 2 Masterwork helmets. I'll keep the suits. Fergus, you're letting me down, man. Why are you doing so poor? You only have one... You have one wear and tear. Only one rip and tear. He wasn't even using the second armor. He was just stuck. Okay. Maybe these are too close together. Is that at least Masterwork? It's not. This guy. You know what? Did you have any Masterwork anything? You have a Masterwork jacket. You've got a Masterwork jacket. You have... Oh, you also have just a crummy combat cleaver. Well, let's fix that up, shall we? Edge type 3. I might as well give you the best. Well, your skill's probably going to be low. Yeah, whatever, who cares? I'll also give you the full complement of gear, since I'm just going to sell this anyway, which, right, I put them on one of the animals. Trade. Be encumbered. Oh, right, you're a shack. Well, I mean, the, light armor looks cool, at least. Even if you can't wear that helmet for it. How we doing? My stomach's almost good. Equus is like fully good. We'll have iron. Philippa. Yeah, I thought I got rid of them all. Because the chest was empty before we left base, so that means I guess Fergus was holding on to one in his inventory. Because I made sure to clear out the chest before we left of everything that I wanted to, you know, get rid of or put them on pets and whatnot. And yeah, I made that cell run before we like actually went. Maybe I should give everyone skin suits. Sadly, those aren't going to be counted as a factional, you know, disguise for the skin bandits. Raining. It is raining now in game. Is very dry out of game. Also, hello, Reki. How's it going? Let's see, 2 power connections. And as far as, you know, as far as quality of life with Satisfactory, I'm so stoked for daisy chaining buildings. How and Sora and the other peeps? So that's where Sora disappeared too. Excuse me, that's rude. Get out of here. Are they dead now? Rebooting. Did I not loot someone? Okay. Dead. 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 Dying. Dying and playing dead. What if we... No room for that. What if we go 1 floor below? We'll trick him into getting back up so we can go smack him. He'll never know. Unless he knows. Or the fact that he's even still up despite all these grievous injuries. He's not going to be able to walk. And I could just abduct him to make sure that this place is well and truly dead. Well, I wonder, as long as it says dead on the map, if that's all it matters. You lost your wizard powers. What's that supposed to mean? How could you lose your wizard powers? Critical. He's still not dead. I'm abducting him. Get out of here. Everyone else should be dead and gone, and we shouldn't get shot in the back as we're leaving. What? I mean, meow. Yeah. Ricky, help. I need some lube for my my mic arm. Do you have any mechanical lubricant I can use? Let's give me a little bit. I'm all out. I'm all me out. But I'm hoping it's fine, but I guess, you know, lubing it up would make it probably work a little bit better and last longer. I didn't have to go to the store. I have to go outside in 100-degree weather. I don't want to do that. Ashland Dome. So if I recall, which I don't, we'll just bumble around and explore till we find them all. Sadly, given that the general layout of this place, it's a little bit harder to use far distance rendering, especially given the weather effects make it a little, it also seems to be cooling objects closer. Just order some. That's complicated. I have to put in a minimum order value. It doesn't have a piston. It's just springs. That's all it is, the springs. It's 2 metal rods with a screw between them where they intersect, and then springs. Oh, we're not resistant to gas. Now, I do wonder how well this is going to go for us, given that, well, the skin bandits kicked the shit out of us, but they had blunt weapons. The fanboy t-shirt at Spencer's? Is there a fanboy t-shirt? That's a lot of crossbowmen. Maybe I need to get my own army of crossbowmen. I guess you just need to adopt the same strat that they're using. Maybe I overestimated our capabilities. They're all just sitting there pelting us. We only took down a few of them. Okay, burn, play dead. Do not get back up. Oh, they don't have, you guys, is that really necessary? Burn, please. Okay, you're just medicing. As long as they don't attack. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of shirts like that. Anywhere that has, like, obviously not just limited to places that have marketplaces, but, you know, anywhere that has that, same operation. Let me peep inside. Legion Thrall, okay. So they have a bunch of clubs. Which is not going to be great. Where's the big kahuna here? Just think a bunch of thralls. Is he even more upstairs? I don't think anyone was this high up. Yeah, he's not this high up. Which means he's probably on the bottom floor. There he is. The head of agriculture. His attack and defense are 69. Nice. Given how thoroughly we got whomped, I think I might need to readjust my strategy and, in fact, pull more people back into the main crew with crossbows so they can just sit in the back pelting people like we just got pelted. Especially if all these guys have freaking clubs. That's gonna beat us down like this. So let's call this a learning experience. And hopefully Fergus has some more armor when we get back. You know what I will need to start making is crossbows for everyone. If I recall correctly, crafting crossbow bolts is also used for, it uses the same crossbow skill, which means I have to find out who I even deploy to do that. You guys are just on wheat. Wasn't it drone guard? No. Chainmail fabrication. Red eyes. Who did I have do it? Well, it's tempted to just go through everyone's jobs again and, like, reorganize people. Even start splitting my crews based on what they do. You know, food production in one, mining in another. Did I have one of the snipers do it? It's not outside the realm of possibility, but yeah, I don't... I just, like, glanced over someone twice, because yeah, it wouldn't have been these guys with the really long farming jobs. I thought it was on drone guard or one of the other people. Clothbot. Red eyes. There's an easy way for me to find this. If I just open up the belt's crossbow bolt thing. Bam. Frumbo. No, not Frumbo. Ren? It is Ren. I am blind. Okay. So, yeah, let's double check. You should have some crossbow smithing, indeed. Big things. Occasionally big things show up here. Oh yeah, how's our defenses? Are they defensible? Mostly. Oh, we're out of copper. Oh, we're out of copper. Oh dear. Let me go fix it. Garo, I should probably give you some. Oh, you already have. You have, in fact, all the food. I'm in the Storm Gap Coast. Right here. So Gut's right next door. But big things don't stop in super often. Surrender! Yeah, we'll see about that. Get back inside. We'll have to do our copper mining later. Shut the gates. And then, Mr. Snipe Gonks. I don't know how many of these are actually built. But hopefully you actually go to this one instead of one of the other ones. You know, sometimes the one that you tell them to is not the one that they mount. You having trouble there, buddy? Okay, well. The side profile ones do work. And then, yeah, we just need copper. This isn't as defendable, or as defended as I would have liked, but yeah, I guess we're just straight up out of copper. Is that the only factor? Can the Empire, like, leave? Or are they still, like, going over their spiel? United Cities tax collector, 13 hours. Are they just gonna keep going after that one? Maybe I'll just have to sacrifice, Red Eyes and the Guru. Oh dear. But I have the Guru there. That means we're not gonna have food for the animals. Belina and Bulla. Okay. Grab it. I thought I told you to go outside. Whatever, you've got a couple repair kits. You'll be fine. You even have a first aid kit for the Garo if it gets hurt. We'll be okay. Just to make sure that he's actually working on copper and I overshot it. There we go. What's your laboring? 81. We'll check back later. You know, I did need some AI cores while I'm here. Let me find those purifiers. I know they always drop one. They're a farmable source of AI cores. We just have to find them. We seem to have an unwanted visitor. What's my strength at? 72. That's only +1 higher than last time I checked. Pick block button? What do you mean pick? Q? You mean the pipette? If you want to pick whatever your mouse is over, yeah, that should be Q. It's called the pipette, I think. I hope that helps. First I read that as pick lock button. I'm like, lock picking? What kind of Skyrim or what kind of Factorio mod are you playing with? Alright, I can't swim. Well, I can swim. What if I have the robots carry us? I also know the purifiers that I've found in the game have always been on like the northern coast, so yeah, we'll keep scouting around here until we see a big clunky stompy guy. What do you think this place smells like? I mean, it's not like it's volcanic ash. I'm pretty sure it's just from the robots artificially, you know, weathering it in the same way that the Black Desert is always raining, or a lot of the skeleton areas that have all these drones here have permanent artificial weather. Also, yeah, last I checked, let's have a mod for this. Yeah, everything No stone, no iron, no copper, no nothing. He's dead. Big surprise. Even though there's clearly iron and copper all over the place. That never made sense to me. I guess it's to disincentivize, like, building in these regions, but you'd think less farmable areas should then have more resource density to compensate for it. It's not like give you a region to, or a reason to maybe build in here. If they really care that much about building, they could have just put like a big no build area around it. Instead of just not giving you a reason to. Other than like, hey, I have a base here. I guess having a forward operating base would be the only reason. Of course, you'd have to import everything, but... yeah. I was really hoping we'd find a purifier. Maybe I need to go a bit more inland. We'll see. I don't want to get too far. Of course, if I use this, I might be able to get far enough away from the ashland that it's not considered acid anymore. Just swim my way out. Uh-oh. To the last man. Well, yeah, I mean, there's quite a few places. Like, the Black Desert is the same. There's no resources. Or, sorry, the Deadlands. I think in the Black Desert here, there's resources. And I don't think there's anything in the Iron Valleys either. Iron. Can you, like, engage one of the crossbowmen? Get them to stop it. Indeed. What if we just, like, loot them in combat? Okay, well, that was good while it lasted. Considering how much stronger these guys are, it should be a decent amount of combat experience for us. Obviously, the fact that you and I are carrying a mountain's worth of iron in our inventories is kind of gimping our combat capabilities. But think of all the strength gains we're getting. We're basically getting a level every time I check. Alright, let's recover a little bit. So either they don't have anything like important to loot. Well, not important, but like repair kits. Okay. Damn. Look at Burn. He's a fucking pincushion. Did he take all the bolt shots, or is it just everyone else's is already unrendered? Oh, yeah. I guess he was just the last person to be shot. He's fine now. Just yanked them all out. He's a robot, you know, we don't have to worry about the arrow ripping anything out when we pull it out. It's okay. Let's pick up our animals again. Tax collector moving towards our outpost. Oh no. Whatever will we do? I don't want to engage them again. Let's just keep moving. I wonder what the shortest path to get out of here is. It looks like this, but that's also kind of close. Hold on, how come the crab guys aren't being attacked by the bots here? Oh, that's... I see. They put it on a raised section of walls. Oh, hey, look, a purifier unit, or a cleanser unit. I know we just had a little bit of a fight, but what if? What do you think? We might be able to knock him down. We keep getting his leg, which doesn't really help us. Well, his head and chest are getting pretty low. Well, he's only an adult. We gotta make sure to down him before he gets any older. I wonder what his KO is. Minus 44. Loot him. Loot him before his body gets more out of the stratosphere. Okay, ooh, all of that stuff. Iron. I could use more of that. Let's see. I said what I said. pulley. Oh yeah, we can take everything. We can take everything that they're worth. We got an AI core. I think I needed 2 for something specific. I don't remember what. I know a lot of the skeleton research needs them, but... Ah, 4 for the revolving barrel harpoon turret, which honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna build. Let's just skedaddle. Skedaddle. Just send everyone out as fast as possible. I know if I equip your backpack, you'll be running a lot faster, rather than just being in your inventory to weigh you down. I'm gonna just have a skeleton walk us across. We do have a little bit of a break here, and hopefully that's out of range. They are being attacked. Let's go get over there. You'll be fine. I might not be fine. Burn, can you go pick me up? Help the crabs. Help the crab ones. We gotta push the advantage. Will I still be taking damage like this? Yes, okay, but I can carry myself over, even though I'm incredibly over-encumbered. We have done it. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and make sure to take everything that they have so they don't start shooting us once we leave. I could have sworn there was more of them. Maybe a lot of them fell down the stairs. Hold on. It looked like somebody was in... I think we just barely see his foot. Gimme. Alright. Already looted you. Now... move your tabs? What do you mean tabs? Sniper tower. It's not rated as being dead yet. Hot bars. That's not a thing, I don't think. If it is, you'd have to check the menus. Let's see. Why do you guys keep getting back up? Okay, you're just dead. I think we'll sit here for a hot second. They should have a bed, right? Yeah, this uses the same, use the same look. Alright, Equus, you can use this bed, then... Iron is just gonna have to wait. Meanwhile, we can sit on the turret. And everyone can get some turret XP. Oh yeah. Now who's the one with the turrets? What are we aiming at? Skeleton bandits. Get them. Can you not really hit them from that far? Oh, you mean flip between them. So when you say move them, I assume you mean like move where they are, like on your screen. There's no way that you can only aim that far. 44. Yeah, range 104 meters. That's... I guess I don't know how this game scales its distance, but I think we should definitely be able to shoot at people in the water. They're right friggin' there. And don't they have it on shoot first, ask questions never? Yeah, shoot first, ask later. Dangerous but neutral targets, just wild animals or bandits. How are we doing? Luckily, this gap won't take too long, but I'll probably just have our robots carry us through, since they'll be less encumbered, because I don't want to deal with shifting everyone's backpack around and trying to get their weight down just to have to undo it the second we cross. That's a lot of work. Although I am over almost recovered, which is nice. Guess I'll switch with iron and put him on the turrets, and I'll have to check back at base and see how our base is doing. Okay. Now we'll sit here. You're dying, critical, recovery coma, dying, recovery coma. That means they're probably gonna stand up in a second. Oh, let's just start playing dead. Oh, he... Did you see how many harpoons that was? He's fucking gone. He's still not, like, fully dying. He only has minus 33 on his chest. That was a lot of damage numbers. Yeah, clearly it wasn't enough. Who else was, him? He's playing dead. Oh, why do you keep getting off the, I know you're on staying close, but, like, everyone else is getting on. Okay. What do we put him down really quick? Is he... There we go. I think he got friendly fired. Take off his armor. And then we'll put him down. Alright, picking up and putting him down gets them to do that. What if I, like, put him in a bed or, like, on the chair? Can I put him on the chair? Not what I was expecting to see. Okay. It looks like he's gonna die eventually. Okay, Aquis is fine. Move him upstairs. Go check on base. How are we doing here? Where's Red Eyes? I don't think so. You guys are barking up the wrong tree. Overdue tax payments. Honestly, with the way this is going, I feel like my area is a little too defended. They have not stopped by here since I, or stopped by my actual base since I set up my little meow post. I don't know why they're going to this one instead of my other one. Where is it? Under faction. Numpost Prime. It doesn't even have an outpost. Like, this is Numpost Prime, right? But the other ones don't. Hello, Prophet. Welcome in. Copper area constantly is funny. Maybe. When I build new? Well, they're gonna be trying to squeeze money out of this outpost. I don't think it should have to pay taxes on a frickin' box. But, I'm gonna go run Garo back. Drop off the copper and then send it back. I mean, I've definitely built a lot more here. Alright, it's a copper drop. Drop that off. Drop off those. And can you actually pathby to Red Eyes? You can. Yippee. That means we should start getting more turrets over here. I don't generate enough power. I have no idea how it works. I could just build another generator, I guess. Wind in the water. The wind in the water didn't work, though. I will remind you. We already tried that. I didn't even have it that far in the water, and it was classified as being in a different zone. It was, like, right here. I can't really put it more onto the coast without it, or, like, less in the water. Well, and just straight up not being in the water at all. Outside the wall. Probably have to like build it over here. I know I was trying to... Maybe here would work? Oh, I guess walls have a big old no place radius. Can you also be like... Right. I guess it'll have to conform to the terrain, even though I like it standing straight up. Unless we'll just build these and then let them work themselves out. God, I mean, our power generation when it actually gets windy is gonna be fucking wild. Okay, there we go. We'll get that going. Let's check on everyone else. Are they dead yet? I guess if I just take everyone downstairs, it'd probably excuse me. Gloria, no! Alright, let's pick up, sorry. Gloria was yours to pick up. You can go pick her up. Pick up Bully. And we'll see who gets back up. Wonder if anyone's gonna get back up. I'm hoping that might be the last we see of him. He's still playing dead. Man's not gonna be playing for very long. There we go. How's he doing now? Why are we just barely knocking him out? Whatever. Is it classified as dead here? It'll probably be fine once we leave the area. I just don't want to, like, get across this and then have them mount the turrets again. Come up and take him with me. I'm pretty sure he's past his KO point. Yeah. He's also the last one. I guess I can, just to be safe. We'll show them what we do to non-cooperative robots. We've got a process for them. Oh, oof. You're uncooperative? I don't think you want to go through the process, Ricky. You do not want to be volunteering yourself for this, I assure you. Okay, let's skedaddle our way back to base. I don't know what this settlement is. It's not our HQ right now. We'll swing by over here and check it out. Sorry, we'll kill these interlopers first. Oh, there's more of them. Well, we'll keep getting rid of them, I guess. Where the fuck did you guys come from? I guess they swam extensively through the acetal, not extensively enough. You like stay dead when we knock you down. Okay, now as I was trying to do is pathfind us out of here. Let's go get that settlement added to our map. Oh my god. Stay down. Okay. I'd say we should be good, but I have a feeling they're gonna get up and try taking swings at us again. Maybe the second time was the charm. I seem to be staying down this time. And we both have gained a strength level as well. I feel like our gains are starting to fall off. I'm sure by the time we get back, we'll probably be at like 75. Martial arts damage. My katana's at 55. Maybe it might have some Suits as well to use. Or no, I won't because I stopped making them because I needed steel. Okay. Well, now we're all full on iron for the time being, though my ratios aren't off. Well, let me go ahead and get those chainmail sets set back up. What you gonna look in your head? Liggers. Uh-huh. Martial artist, we'll get those cranked out. That should be Fergus. Why he not make them? Let me guess. He's exclusively trying to access that one. Hold on. Interior edit mode. Let's see. Local. Let me just move both of these out just a little bit. And hopefully it'll be fine. They should be able to use both of them. I mean, he's been using both of them this whole time. I don't know why it's suddenly breaking. Who's stuff in your queue? Not that I'm aware of. If you're talking about your crafting queue, I'm not aware of any way to do that. Aside from uncrafting them, and then, you know, exploding your inventory all over the place, which is not ideal. But, yeah, I mean, it's possible, and I just don't know of it. It's not like I know everything about Factorio. A change in space age? Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Why are we getting crabbed? We are a friend of the crabs. They should not be crabbing us. How crab of them. Alright. Well, let's keep moving. Where is that settlement I wanted to reveal? That we barely even made any headway. I guess that's what happens when one of us is incredibly over-encumbered. But, you know, it's a work in progress. Ooh, copper. 150% copper. Damn. Is there, perchance, some high-quality iron around? 200%. Oh yeah, this is actually near a region that I believe I set up on a previous stream. There was like a plateau. It might be this one that had a bunch of high quality materials all around it. Unfortunately, I don't think it played nice with trying to have it so that I had like a nice defensible area. Let me actually go double check this. Maybe I'll just, if I'm better at building walls, maybe it'll be fine. Well, yeah, I had like a little plateau. Obviously, this doesn't have as much building areas before, but I would like to have more, you know, more resource density. That would also increase our iron production, which would be nice. But yeah, let me have a peep. Then again, I wouldn't have free leather and meat anymore. I wonder if the crabbed ones don't care that we're slaughtering crabs. They did attack us first. Okay, yeah, no, it was this plateau. It's obviously not very big, but there's 2 copper resources here. There's 3 copper resources here and 1 iron, but that's 200% iron. Then there's another one down here, as well as another copper. Granted, copper's not as needed as iron, but 200% quality iron is twice as good as what we have. Attack unprovoked. Well, we're allied with them, and like, I don't think that's something that really matters. Yeah. Let's just keep going to that settlement. I don't think the growing area in this is that great, but then again, I'm basically a step away from having hydroponics, and hydroponics is pretty nice. Random crabs, yeah. That's what I was talking about. The crabs. This does have less raw storage space, but I should just use backpacks on everyone. I mean, my bulls are, you know, really strong. I mean, they're elders right now, you know, so they have a stat boost on top of everything. Attack, melee, defense, yeah. Their toughness could use some improvements, but hey. Oh, they've finally broken 50. I'm at 60. Equus is at 55. Iron's at 59. 56. Agnew's at 49. Is at 49. Almost everyone's above 50%. Considering Envei's a martial artist, I wonder why he has some of the lowest toughness out of everyone. He should be like, you know, up in the game, as it were. Basically all the time, especially compared to like Gonk, who does have a crossbow, and well, I keep having ammo problems. Oh, by the way, we have longs. Maybe I should switch that out. It's only 20 of them. I should add that other mod. And kills too much, maybe. You know what I need is a quiver. A quiver that has special stacking capabilities specifically for bolts, or maybe it's just sized in such a way where it can only fit bolts. And then I can stack just like a gazillion of them. Low armor means you don't hit as much as you go down first. Yeah, well, I have him in, I don't have him in plate armor, but he is in armor. God damn it, stop attacking us, random crabs. It keeps resetting my, my pathing, which means I have to reset it again. I just want to be able to journey. Let me just put down one of them new satisfactory universal paths. Now we can just be scooting along. Maybe it's finally time to build that great highway. I do wish importing blueprints between Satisfactory was a little bit easier, but it is what it is. Whoop. I saw I got a lot of stuff thrown at me, but I didn't hear anything. I wonder what it could mean. Someone is phantom bullying me. I understand. More crabs, but hopefully they don't attack us. Well, thank you for the 6-month sub, Reki.
Reki_VD just subscribed with Prime. I've been a sub for 6 months.
Indeed you have. Thank you for the 6 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Hidden Boop, indeed. People aren't obligated to notify their subscriptions. I do find it interesting that my bonker can detect even if people keep their subscriptions or whatever hidden. And it doesn't notify. I'm assuming it's a different part of the API, which is, you know, weird. Obviously, if people don't choose to notify about it, they, you know, maybe don't want to make a fuss. Maybe a separate bonker or something. I don't think there's a, I don't know if there's a way to do that. Use your sub point count most likely? Maybe. What is this place? Ooh. Crab. 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 Okay. Do I have anything to sell? I do have something to sell. Oh, but we don't have crab bags. It's also, well, it's about to be morning. Iron refinery. Where are you even mining the... Never mind. There are a lot of places that have iron and steel refineries despite not having any way to actually get those materials locally. I mean, I guess they could be importing them, but, you know, like, what is it, Morn? I think it's Morn, the place underneath the satellite, or underneath the space station, right? They don't, they have steel refineries, and then there's like no iron anywhere. I guess you could mine iron. Lore-wise, they could probably mine iron from the space station. That would probably not be advised, given that if you mine too much of it, it would eventually crash down and destroy the town, right? But, you know, lore-wise, I guess you could do that. Where's the... Can you wake up? It's time to shop, and I want to shop. Gimme. Get to bed. Maybe we should pick him up. Oh no, we fixed the fucking bot because he was on my back. Oh, he's not even the shopkeep? Where the hell's the shopkeeper? I'm a bit bamboozled. This is the... It's the other side of the building. Alright. Show me your wares. Sell this garbage. Don't I have garbage on other people as well? Indeed. Agnew, gonks. You don't really have garbage. More CPU units, and they can't afford that. I already have your blueprints. And your crab armor is inferior. I can make better. So, well, no, I don't need your stupidly expensive authentic repair kits. Let's get out of here. Away we go. We'll stop by the other crab village and maybe sell some more stuff in there. And also to give me like a... I'll basically almost be home at that point. It'll give me a safer path to take, I think. Because we'll be having crab the ones in between here and there. To run into, or a little bit of backup. So that'll be nice. And let's see. You know, I do wonder what other automation games that are coming out to be on the lookout for. I know Dyson Sphere is still getting updates, and I've still never finished the game. I would like to finish the game at some point. I was working on it with someone off stream. We've been kind of tackling it here and there. Max posting the ad break. Well, thankfully you can skip it. I wonder who my biggest sub is right now. I can actually check the leaderboard. Let me have a peep. Is it Equus? Might be. Equus has been around for a while. Subs leaderboard. Oh, this is for gifters. Never mind. It's not for just like lifetime sub accumulation. Am I the least smallest sub? You're not the lowest. Don't worry, Reki. Your sub powers are growing. They're growing every month, you might even be able to say. Crabs. Get them. Shorter. I mean, yeah, there are people shorter than 5'3", but Rebel Galaxy is free with Prime. About that high. I stopped being a Prime a while ago. Do we still need some? I'll actually just like let us sit for a second. Okay, no, we're healed. We're good to go. Onward. I found myself shopping on Amazon less and less, and also like I used it a lot for Prime Video, and then they just kept taking shit off of Amazon of Prime Video, right? I'm sure it's less of them just removing stuff willy-nilly and more, you know, everyone wants their own streaming service, so of course, you know, I was in the middle of watching one of the Star Trek shows. I think I was going through Voyager. And then that got pulled to be, you know, Paramount exclusive. And there were some other shows that I was watching that got yoinked. course, that's pretty just standard, I think. Watching a show and it being yoinked at some point. Although, I think everyone is basically, I don't know if there are any more new streaming services getting set up now. Though I'm sure if some longer deals existed, they're probably still expiring, and then, you know, shows are getting pulled to get put on those other services. Yippee. I at least finished rewatching Next Generation, so that was nice. And I finished watching, what's the next one? Deep Space Nine. Why do I feel like that's not the title of it? Is it a different number? No, it is Deep Space Nine. Okay, I wasn't wrong. And yeah, I was watching through... What season of Voyager was on? I don't even remember. Babylon 5? Yeah, something like that. I think it was on the 3rd season of Deep Space Nine when it got pulled. No, I was watching them in order. Although, I haven't seen the original series, I will say. I had some, well, probably not me, but, you know, I had like a little, what's it called? Like a little storage shelf for like VHS tapes in my room when I was a kid. They mainly had Pokemon on it, but also like some of the original series movies were there. I don't think I ever watched them. Oh, big thing. Get 'em. Yeah. Oh, the store's gonna be closed by the time we get there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I saw Enterprise when it was airing. It wasn't awful, but, you know. it just was. No, I had some enjoyable moments. You know, if someone that's actually like a really big Star Trek fan, I'm sure they'll be fighting words. Enterprise. Picard is not Enterprise. That's Archer. Are you just intentionally getting your facts wrong? That must be it. Lower decks? What the hell's lower decks? They're all captain of the USS Enterprise. That's kind of one of the main things about Star Trek. Well, I guess Deep Space Nine, he was captain of a space station, but that's the one exception. Oh no, I guess Voyager. Okay, well the original series, Next Generation and Enterprise, they were all captain of the Enterprise, just different versions of it. Different generations of the Enterprise. I don't know about any of the newer ones. Rick and Morty of Star Trek. The fuck happened to Garou? Ah. I'm gonna go ahead and unload that really quick. I'm guessing he ran out of med kits. How far back was this? I couldn't even see the timer because it was cut off. I'm sure it's not that far back. Oh yeah, the village is right here. That's fine. I guess let me go save Garou really quick. I can't lose my pack animals. I'm sure the series makes sense of things being in the universe. I've also not seen Rick and Morty. Okay, so... How long have you just been sitting there? Oh, don't tell me they've all used their... Okay, medkits. was worried they've all used their med kits and there'd be none left to use on the Guru. I wonder if there's even going to be enough charge to get his stomach stabilized. It's not getting worse. I'll pick up some advanced kits from home. Oh right, I was gonna make one of those boxes. First of all, everyone, let's go to the village just so we're somewhere safe, and then I'll get this organized. Okay, so medical queue. Let's do like 5 to 1 advanced flint kit. Get that. Let's get a med crafting or a med storage really quick, just so I don't have to worry about someone's inventory being clogged with them. And yeah, I'll put this here. I'm sure it'll probably be fine. And I already have someone assigned to take care of that. Oh, and you're out of medkits. Okay. I might just have to go back to base and pick up some, like, actual medkits. Okay. Once Garo is nice and saved. Very important. Pick up. Alright. Let's go back to base. We'll get those medkits. Yeah, he should have enough. There's more than enough repair kits for himself. Especially with his armor. Dragon Age Veilguard for $5 at Walmart. I've never played Veilguard. I've never beaten a Dragon Age game either. I played Origins a long time ago. I actually have the complete version on Steam that I've been meaning to replay. I swear I clicked lift. I assume I just couldn't see him because it gets laggy when the game is running that fast. The model bugs out. When I've heard things about Veilguard, but yeah, the last one I played was 2. That I also never finished. The first few hours. Yeah, I think just back then I had a lot of different games on my plate. And I don't remember why I lost interest. It was so long ago. Isn't someone set to craft? Utsumi cooking stove. I swear someone was set to craft here. Well, I can at least get these. Then Garo will get back up at some point. After we drop the copper off. Okay, let's go back to base. We're just arriving here. And the store is already closed. Well, we can... At least we didn't get attacked on the way over. Swing by the fishing village. What are you playing Death Stranding 2? I don't usually buy brand new games. So I don't know. I mean, I'd like to play it. Death Stranding, it is, but, you know. I've never streamed Death Stranding before. Can I just start on the second one? Or how will people know the story up to that point? And I do like Death Stranding. I wouldn't mind replaying it. And going through. Damn, how do you get hit in the head so hard? I was hoping he'd get back up already. I'll just carry him. You know, something that I've really found to not just money, but something that's really irked me about getting games is all those pre-order rewards and incentives, all these exclusive items and perks that you can get. Things that you just can't get otherwise. really disincentivizes me from, like, first of all, I'm not gonna pre-order a game. It's digital. There's like not a lot of reason it's for someone to you know, pre-order a digital copy, right? And then like, what if there's gonna be, if it's gonna be an incomplete game because there's gonna be content that I'm just not gonna have, you know, I kind of don't feel incentivized to buy it after it comes out anyway. Getting femboy clothing, congrats, Reki. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's not AI generated. But yeah, I mean, I might pick it up at some point. From what I remember, I was looking at the store page for Death Stranding 2. Of course, all the pre-order words are going to be not on the page anymore because it's out. But from what I recall, it wasn't that awful. I think everything that they were showing off was like early unlock stuff rather than like exclusive items, which, like, I'd rather it just be nothing, but you know, I can tolerate like, hey, you get this thing a little bit earlier. But it's not locked to, you know, you're just never gonna get it. I'd have to double check that though, because obviously the graphics gone. Where even is the page on this below? Do they even have any info? I really hate how much of a pain in the ass it is to like find this information after it comes out. Okay. Oh, we seem to have been under attack. What is it, Equus? It's attacking you. Oh, some starving nerd. Well, he now has a starving legless nerd. My arm. But I don't have any medicals. I do. I'm guessing I didn't really feel too plussed about healing myself. Whatever. Let's just keep going. To the fishing village. I think the fishing village is part of the UC, right? It's not. It shouldn't be hostile. Should be good. Yeah. I mean, I would like to play Death Stranding 2. I like the first one. I even think it might be fun to stream at some point. I did get the, I don't think I ever did all the content on the new one. Or on the, what's it called? The director's cut. Which it only added like a little bit of new stuff. It wasn't too major. But, yeah, I think it'd be fun to do. I'm not opposed to delivery games. Where are we going again? Right. If the fishing village is right there, I'm surprised I can't already see it. There it just pops in. Is that not classified as a town for like the distant town rendering, or is my distant town rendering just not high enough? Distant town's range. 6. 8. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I wonder if messing with that here will actually reflect accurately in game, or if I have to actually close it. Considering that that's not disappearing, maybe not. I do like graphics menus where you can actually like see what it's changing when you're changing it. That's nice. You know, Pizza, the question I need to know is, do they have another Monster Energy deal? Can I drink Monster Energy, the energy for gamers, in Death Stranding? Left for me to find out. So true. Let's get this like revealed so I don't actually have to go in. UC -4. But there's a bar I can sell to. Go ahead. It'll just have been for the PlayStation version. I will remind you, it was on the PC version for Death Stranding 1. So why would it just be for the PlayStation version? Get rid of these. I don't need them. Only temporarily. Did they patch it out? I know it's not in the director's cut. But that's also like a different version of the game. I thought they still had Monster Energy in the original one. That's fucking brokey, unable to afford my goods. What else can we sell you? You can't sell that. Ganglions. We can sell one. Can't even sell those. Even the whole business, not even just the business. Yo, it's Kojima we're talking about. Alright. Oh, hey, tax evasion enforcement is over there. Well... oh, hey, Garu. Garu's back in business. I'd really rather not have Garu go down again, so... To seize this property, well, you can have my box. Where are you going? Tax evasion enforcement has ended. Oh, I guess they're calling it mission accomplished. That's wild. Hello, Melon, everyone. Welcome in. And hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing this evening? Oh, Artsy and Feral and Cringe. And, can I just say Yoda? I hope that's okay. But welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing this evening? I hope your stream went well, Mel. What were you up to tonight? I also really like your raid message. I approve. I got the little tail wag emote. It's very cute. Yeah, we're just doing some Kenshi in here. A little old, but fun little squad-based game. Indeed. I also have a tail emote. It's hot off the presses, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I hope your stream was exciting tonight. Indeed, it is hot. It's still like... My window fan says 83, which means my room is actually going to be even hotter than that. But, you know, I'm surviving. But also, yeah, if you need to take a break, you know, take some after-stream care, I don't mind. Playing Nuclear Nightmare? Ah, I actually have that one. I haven't played it in a bit. I've been wanting people to play it with, more people to play it with. It's been a hot second. I know they added a couple maps. There's like one of the forest, right? And then there's I think there was one on an island. I don't know if there's they added more since I played. I think I didn't play it since like the end of last year. Yeah, I picked it up because it was like $1 when I first noticed it. It was ridiculously cheap. Like for that price, you know, I might as well. I also die a lot. I remember there's like one creature. I guess I don't want to spoil it if it's your guys' first time playing it. So I won't say too much. I know there's an option to make it so that after people die, they can come back as a creature. Although it didn't seem to work properly last time I played, but I think the game's been getting updates, so it's probably fixed by now, hopefully. How's that know if you want to play later? It's on sale. Is it on sale for dirt cheap? I actually just no, I didn't uninstall it. I've been uninstalling a lot of games lately. How much is it? $174. Ah, indeed. Oh, its base price is still like super low. That makes sense. Under 2, yeah. I think for under $2, it's worth it. Also, you guys seem to be a little stuck here. Let's fix that. It's with Clothbot outside. It's not very clothy of you. Oh, we're out of copper again. That's highly unfortunate. Oh, but I did just bring a copper delivery. A very small one. He's not here, never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll let copper build up more. Back on sale? Eugenics 10% off. That's not much of a sale. Also, I don't know, Eugenics just doesn't really... I'm not sure if I vibe with it that much. And I must have taken whoever was crafting my medical supplies off of that job, because I do not see anyone crafting medical supplies. Which of course is going to be a little bit of a problem if I come back and say, need medical supplies. Also, can they walk over this gap? They can. All right. Let's hop in. Meow, 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 indeed. Yeah, in fact. Okay. That should be enough here, not that they ever show up here. Matter of fact, considering this was one of the first ones that we got, and the fact that it's like still in default position, and there's no bodies piled up here, I don't think anyone's ever attacked us. Whatever. How you guys doing? It's fine, it's fine. Wait, I'm carrying someone. Unless when I reloaded, I'm not. I'm still carrying them. Do they have a head? They do. I might as well take control of them. I mean, they're here. How do I go to the one on the water? Yeah, I'm just... we'll see it happen. Let's loot his weapons, only I can't. 1, 2... No room for that item. What? Oh. Wrong container. Alright. Loots? Let me just steal your other partner. Okay, so 321 114 123 114 221 44 123 114. Perfect. Now what do I call this man? I don't remember what snipe McGonks we were up to. So is he gonna have a light on his face? Upgraded snipe gonk. Perfect. Idle stance. We gotta have him stanced up, of course. I wonder if any of the face options give him like that that glow, because I know Agnew actually has one. Yeah, he doesn't have any heads. Head sizes. Just put him right in the middle of everything. 150, 65. I don't like that those aren't even. That seems to be about even. I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, I imagine none of these seem to be... would have anything to do with his face glow. Maybe it's just because Agnew's special. Oh, and he also gets more crossbows, but not the other one. Not turrets. Alas. Well, we'll give him this garbage. Because I do not need it. Be free! I don't know what you're gonna do, but be free. I'll take him with me. You can join the roaming crew. But yeah, hold on. If I like, you can actually see in Agnew's portrait. I wonder if it's just from his skin color. I would have to re-customize him to see if he has like a special race that he's tagged as, because none of our other gonks have that. It's only been the P4 units that have those glows, which I really like. You know, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be glass, so it makes sense for there to be you know, I don't know, lights on the outside or something to signify that they're alive. Oh yeah, you can even see this is like flat glass and this is a mesh. How about my new one? Is he also that? I start the automatic. Congrats. Yeah, he's also got the mesh. Agnew just has to be special. I see, I see. I won't worry about that too much. But I do need to get Mr. Snipegox here some upgrades. Are you still stuck, Fergus? Fergus, you are the biggest disappointment I've ever seen. Why can you not use this chest? You know, I have a fix. If going to the one chest... Oh, interior item mode. Going to the one chest... I'll just put them touching each other. And then it'll be fine. Oh, that's the back of it. What if I spin them around? Which one is red? Okay. That's not red. Just put that 0. That's not quite what I wanted. Steve, just let me grab the red circle. Alright. Yeah, what if I just put that to... Okay, considering I basically had this at, yeah, this is at 0, so why does it get all weird when I just manually input the nut, whatever. Kenshi moments. We'll just do that. Okay, we'll save it, and then we'll quick load, then hopefully I'll use both of them. If not, I can just delete one and then get used to the fact that I'm gonna have a very clogged storage. I also need to uncheck the whole crafting duplicates for the armor. And we'll see if I can give this out too. I was wanting to upgrade mine own armor, which is what I started making this for. Let me actually compare really quick. And Equus, you do need shirt. Well, I suppose I can grant you... Hold on, let's do a comparison here. So obviously the just combat penalties is different, right? Now, it has less chest coverage. It has less chest coverage, less stomach coverage, more arm coverage, less leg coverage. But it does have more blunt protection. Less blunt resistance by 4%, but a lot more efficiency. So that should result in more overall. Then of course it has that stealth skill. As well as assassination and combat speed. You know what? I think we'll just use it. How does it look on you, by the way? Oh, right. You're carrying something. I guess we can't really tell because you're wearing armor. Looks so serious under that hood. It's got like a carbon fiber look. It's not awful. Very detailed. We're into a lot of other things in this game. Anyway, I think the chainmail is out. Stomach, chest. Yeah, I wonder how having this slightly lower coverage but more protection is going to work. We'll test it in in production. Let me see if I actually have masterwork armor of everything. The ousterwork. I need to compare these to make sure we're getting a nice upgrade. Okay, we don't have any boots. We do have boots, never mind. And what about the head armor? Indeed, indeed. Darker helmet. Yeah. Okay, let's compare these. More protection. Oh, these has no weather protection at all. That's crazy. It has dust storms on the helmet. Alright, how are we doing here? 100% chest, 100% chest and stomach. 85% stomach, 85% arms. This has minor leg protection. Same cut resist. This just has straight up 100% cut resist efficiency. That's crazy. Huh. And this also has more blunt protection. How's it gonna look? Can I guess we're wearing a mismatched set today, boys. My chest and shoulders look so fucking thick compared to my head. Also, this big backpack. I might have to make my head a little bit bigger. Sadly, I can't wear this helmet. But maybe it'll be fine. I mean, this gives me acid protection, which will be nice, having none. Ah, does this have acid protection? It doesn't have any weather protection at all. Wild. I kind of wanted to wear the Ronin helmet because I thought it looked cool. Maybe the unmasked one will work, but maybe not. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's the problem of being too horny. There's not a lot of helmets you can wear. You know, because your horns and all. We only have a specialist suit. I don't want to swap out my masterwork chainmail for a specialist. So I'll give that to someone else. Maybe Edern. Well, he's got a masterwork chainmail. Ouch, what are the bonks for? I didn't do anything. Specialist, yeah. They already do have the jacket. Fuck it. Black and Ronin. Let's see how a full suit looks on someone. Well, she's a shift, so she's not that thick, but like, you know. All she needs is a little battle standard on her back, and, you know, it'll fit. It'll fit really, really well. Horny joke? I'm allowed to make horny jokes every now and again. I'm a good boy. I deserve it. Wait, what's... Offloads and stuff. Where's Edern? Where the fuck is... Why is he way over there? Oh, everyone's on the floor. Of course, of course. So when I reload the game, they all disappear. Shits. You now have a new job. You are now the medical man. And you already has first aid experience, so it shouldn't be too bad. Come on out here. Let's keep the guard protected. You need some leg plates. Why do skeletons be able to wear the helmet, but not me? What if I take off the shirt thing? Okay, my shoulders look a lot less huge, obviously, without this, but when I switch over to my other, when I switch over to the chainmail thing, whenever we get it, I'll do that. But let me go ahead and start crafting, stop crafting these. We'll do one more set. Then, yeah. Saki, you look like you could use a gear improvement. You also look like you could use a backpack improvement. I have lots of Thieves Guild backpacks. Start just dishing them out. You've probably been stuck this whole time, unable to craft stuff. Specialist grade. Yeah, we'll just give you one of everything, my friend. We have another masterwork leg plates. I'll save those for someone else. And then we'll give you... Did I already give the... I did give it. Okay. I forgot I already divvied out the other suit to someone. It's fine. You're wearing a partial set as well. Black and Ronin. Alright. Armor and leg plates. Damn, basically everybody. You know, these armored hoods actually aren't that bad. Well, dust storm's an acid. It doesn't acid rain here. And the protection's not that much higher. It's a little bit higher. Also masterwork versus specialist. Alright. We'll give him the goods. Unless... Alright, we won't give him the goods. Never mind. Garu. I shouldn't give those to you. Olina, you just have a bunch of specialist stuff. Whatever. Let me load up on all the special stuff that I'm gonna ventilate. Not that anyone can buy our excellent gear at very affordable prices. It's not my fault that they're just too broke to afford it. We'll hold on to that. Maybe I'll give it to someone else. Specialist. Uh-huh. Alright. He'll make one more set and then I'll get back to crafting the chainmail. Or he'll just make the chainmail straight up. Alright. I could also give him the other set. I do wish that it would say on a piece of gear who can and can't equip something. He's also wearing standard grade. You are the armor smith. I feel that you should get something a little bit better than that. Specialist grade. I'll give you the... I guess that. There you go, Fergus. Alrighty. Now where to go from here? Getting our weapons organized is still going to be like a longer-term project. 3 to 4. I need more iron refineries. If I get 2 more iron refineries, that should be able to keep the steel going 24/7. And I have extra steel. I have full chainmail. Okay. So yeah. 3 to 4. So 2 more iron refineries because I have 4 iron ore drills. And then that'll just get me iron to actually use myself. I'm feeling like I should probably just tear this whole thing down and rebuild it. But I will need some iron plates stacked up. I'll just get back to crafting. I only have 50 right now. I'll need to get a lot more. We'll queue up the heavy pole arms for now. And while I'm here, I'm surprised we're not already trying to sleep to get topped up. Alright, I needed to build more skeleton beds. You know what this is for? He's apparently out of work. Makes sense. I can't even build longs. Right. I'll just build regulars on a repeat. That way I have like 3,000 of them when I come back. And then, let me get some good skeleton beds going. So I have a crucifix, although that's kind of expensive to craft. I wonder if it's basically just a prisoner pole that looks different and is more expensive. Metal walls, rusty sink. I don't want a rusty sink. Okay. How straight are you? I might have already been as straight as could be. Agreed. My greed got the best of me. I'm trying to move my mouse like 1 pixel. Oop. That was sideways. I feel like my mouse is moving and it's not actually tracking. There we go. Rotate. Okay. So, how do I want to organize this? I want both sides to be accessible. I don't want it, like, too far over here. Maybe I'll place, like, some of those wall dividers. Maybe if I was looking at the wall, I'd actually be able to see where the collision's happening at. I can see there's a corner here, so maybe I'll just, like, work with that. Only, like, 2 stacked up. Let me get another couple. Interior. Skeleton repair bed. That way they've got plenty of room to maneuver. Although I suppose there's a chance that they might get friggin' stuck on this wall, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, Burn, you're doing good. Agnew. I guess I do have the beds on top of the watchtowers that I am going to rip down, but it doesn't even matter. see. Sorrel get fixed up. Sniper does have a little bit of wear and tear as well. Oh, and I could have given him some of that gear. Well, luckily there's still a little bit. Okay, well, that's not great. You can have the scraps, my friend. I don't want to reduce your crossbow skill. Didn't your armor plates also already do that? By 90%. Or to 90%. Let's see. I don't have any sidearms that I'm making. A light saber. Or this katana. Really, that's the quality of card this katana I have lying around. I thought I had a better one. Mark 1. That'll be fine. He has a specialist Eagle's Cross, which isn't terrible. Mocha chocolate, or mocha too chocolatey and sweet. Aw, I'll take it. How are those beds coming along? How's upgraded snipe gaunt coming? He's fixed. We're good. I do need to give him a backpack. I think we'll just give him a thieves backpack. Actually, you know what? If he's gonna be out of the fight, because this doesn't reduce crossbows. I mean, combat skills, but like, maybe combat speed also affects crossbows. I'm not actually sure. But if he's not gonna be in melee, these backpacks should affect him less, and I can use them to carry a lot of stuff. Our cold lines? Aw. Well, if it's cold, I don't know if I want it anymore. Or we have that KLR arm. Did I have a skeleton limb storage? Or am I just using the crossbow locker? I might just be using the crossbow locker. Sad. And then I have 1 AI core. Okay. Wasn't really that great of a haul. How many do we have now? We have 3. Well, let's see what I can get researched. Armbow locker, yeah. I guess I can get this stuff researched with my books. And pearl crafts, no. Double barrel harpoon turret and the spotlight fitting. And then what? Hydroponics, I guess. I mean, it'll be theoretically useful at some point. Maybe. But hey, we'll have a double barrel harpoon turret, so we'll be able to get 2 shots off before we need to reload. Not that anyone's coming here. I wonder if I fix this, if I get rid of this, if they'll just start coming over here. Maybe not, but you know, man can hope, man can dream. What's Guru doing? 30 toughness. I wish I could get a bed out here for it to rest. He must be being attacked a lot because we're not generating a lot of copper. But he's holding his own. I mean, he's been out here a long time, so he's had plenty of time to level up. I'm surprised his attack is only 55 base. What's his pole arms at? 53? I guess everyone coming over here is not really giving him much of a challenge. 83 laboring, though. But, you know, I think this is a good place to end it for the evening. We got some adventures in. We fixed up a lot of people's gear. Of course, I have a new gear goal to go for. That's Fergus is working on. And, you know, once he gets better at it. What's going on with his back? Oh, because I gave him the, right, I gave him that piece of armor. Only 1 adventure? Well, I mean, we technically had the adventure to home, right, from the north, and then, yeah, we came down here. But yeah, a lot of maintenance. I think next time, aka tomorrow, I want to do some more work on the base, like redoing my walls and really redoing this area. I will need to start stockpiling a bunch of iron, since I'm going to have to tear all these down and basically rebuild it from the ground up. Obviously, everything I tear down, I'll get a 50% refund on, but I would like to reorganize this and maybe move my hybrid stone mine, since it's a self-contained thing. I can basically put it anywhere. But yeah, I'll need to remove this or redo all this. I might move all of the wind generators. When I was trying to inch them over, I'm not sure how well that's going to work for like getting this to be included. It would be nice if I could like inch these over and slowly expand my base. Maybe tear down the box over there and have that be included. Yeah, things will start attacking this. But I would be able to put down a copper drill. And then copper would just automatically happen. 100 streak? That remaining 70k points? Are you that close? What? I said it to like 500,000, right? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. 100 is a big streak. It'll be put into heavy consideration. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this for now. And then we didn't have an emergency crash this time, so that's progress. 424. That is a lot, but then again, that's like what, 3 years of points, 4 years of points. Yeah, 4 years just about. And again, I wasn't streaming for 2 of those. 2.5 of those, or 1.5, something around there. But yeah, let's back out of here and get ready to call it an evening. A lot more lately. Yeah, ever since I came back, I've been trying to stick to my schedule that I set up. I know I've changed my schedule a couple of times, as I've kind of settled in. And I do try to, my minimum is like 4 to 5 hours. Of course, my minimum is like about 4, trying to hit 5-ish. And sometimes I do go later. Seems to be mainly RimWorld streams where I go for a lot longer. I don't know if some of the Factorio streams went kind of long as well. Especially when I was doing those those Tuesday ones where I started like what, 3 hours earlier. At least 7 or 8, yeah. But yeah, we'll be picking up more Kenshi tomorrow. And yeah, I think tomorrow will just be like mainly a base building day. I might still send some people out to do some adventures, right? But I would like to work on the base. Maybe not move where it is, but maybe take down my walls for the most part, except for that defensive place that I built. That's staying where that is. Unless that turns out to have some sort of critical error in it that I need to fix, but we won't know that until we get attacked. So until then, until we put it through the ropes, it'll sit there. And then, yeah, of course, we'll be doing more Voice of the Void Saturday. I feel pretty confident in saying that we'll hit day 50 on Saturday. I think I quit out on what, day 46 or day 47. I'm pretty sure I've been doing like 4 or 5 days each time I hit Voices of the Void. Puzzles to make a bridge across long amounts of water. I'm not sure, but I suppose I could try to give myself a bridge between the 2 islands. Maybe that'll be a project for next time. I'll just put like a little bit of a bridge. I'll put a fucking corridor in between. We'll tax the sea traffic if there was any. Say you can't come through here without paying the toll. But yeah, I'll be a lot of building tomorrow. I do kind of want to build that outpost building. Maybe move a lot of my original production into it. Just have it like be uncluttered. Obviously, my original building is a little cluttered. My second building, there's just like cooking and batteries. That's relatively uncluttered, but I do have things kind of close to the wall. I think I'll start making use of those interior dividers just to like force myself to build a little further apart. So if I can't organize things a little bit better. But, well, this is me we're talking about. We'll see how it works. If anything, I'll still make the big outpost building, and I'll have a lot more crafting there, and maybe they'll actually use my 2 other storages. If not, I'll just have to like squish them together, so if they can access one, they can access both. Because 1 chest isn't really a lot. It's too bad armors don't stack. It'd be nice if they were a similar quality if they stack together, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. And, yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night, everyone. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. Hope to see you tomorrow again where we do more Kenshi. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Good night, everybody.